Yarra City Council acknowledges the Wurundjeri Woi Wurrung people as the traditional owners and true sovereigns of the land now known as Yarra. We also acknowledge the significant contributions made by other Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people to life in Yarra. We pay our respects to elders from all nations and to their elders past, present and future. The city of Yarra is home to many sites of cultural and natural significance, many of which are primarily linked with the waterway corridors of the Yarra River and Merri Creek. These waterway corridors provide critical wildlife habitat, defined by two distinctly different geological and geographic bioregions. Currently, 38 hectares of remnant bushland and recreated wildlife habitat is managed by Felix Botanica, a bushland management specialist business, under a structured program of management that uses sophisticated approaches to on-ground biodiversity planning, design and management to enhance areas of habitat for flora and fauna species. A total of 35,000 plants have been planted throughout Halls Reserve and Fairfield Park, into areas historically infested by the weed of national significance, Chilean needlegrass. These areas now provide a robust and functional ecological community for wildlife, as well as providing a living seed bank for future restoration works. Many urban areas have a history of disturbance, which have led to significant weed infestations and inadequate populations of Indigenous species. Re-establishment of Indigenous softgrass islands with herbs such as kidneyweed, bidjiwidji and native lilies in a mosaic between weeping grass will progressively displace exotic grasses. An integrated and ongoing control program to eradicate parrot's feather from the billabong adjacent to the Yarra River has allowed the community-planted water ribbons and other wetland species to flourish, improving critical habitat areas for several frog and waterbird species. Collaboration with tertiary research institutions such as Deakin University on the threatened powerful owls in the urban landscape will provide valuable information on the species requirements and what steps are required to minimise further loss, fragmentation of habitat, and more informed management decisions. Seed collection from local remnant wildflowers and grasses have been direct seeded with many bare inter-tussock areas, improving diversity and connectivity between existing patches across the multiple sites. Within historical waste sites along the Merri Creek, more than 22,000 trees, shrubs and grasses have been planted to enhance habitat corridors. These works provide critical habitat elements to enable animals to move safely across the landscape. Revegetation took place in line with the historically mapped escarpment shrubland ecological vegetation class of the area. Bioluminescent ghost fungus, green hood orchids and swamp wallabies are just some of the species that call the unique landscape of the city of Yarra home.